Pupil Reports will use your recorded teacher assessment judgments in Maestro and adds them into a report format of your choice. These could be detailed end-of-year reports, short termly reports, or even mid-year reports to show how the children are attaining and what they need to work on. Pupil Reports is an excellent way to keep parents informed on the attainment and progress of your children, and you can choose to display the information that you want. The first job is for the Maestro admins in school to create the template for the report that the staff can use. You can create templates for the whole school or even have them differentiated by year groups or key stage. You have complete control. To create a template, go to Pupil Reports, then Templates, and click Create. On the General Configuration tab, give the template a name and then add the teacher's name if you want it to appear on the first page of the report. Use the Intended Year Groups filter to select which year groups will be using this template. You can set this for all year groups in your school by leaving the filter as it is, or by choosing specific year groups. If you wanted, you could create a template for all of your Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2 children, and then create a separate template for your EYFS children. Next, choose the correct academic year and term that you want Maestro to take your children's teacher assessment judgments from. When writing your reports, each subject is added to the template and comes with a text box for you to add your teacher comments into. However, you may want to have an additional box for each subject. This may be a box to record the children's attitude to learning. It may be to record targets for the children in all subjects, whatever you need it for. If so, add the title to the additional text box in the Custom Subject column field. The toggles underneath will allow you to choose what information from Maestro you would like to show. Selecting Include Attainment will show the children's current teacher assessment judgments based on the terms selected above. Selecting Include Progress will provide parents with a progress indicator arrow showing whether the children have made consistent, notable or inconsistent progress from the previous summer to now. If you don't have your teacher assessments from the previous summer entered into Maestro, you will not be able to select this. Select Include Attendance if you want to add an additional field in which to enter your children's attendance data. This is something that you will need to add manually, as Maestro does not have access to your attendance data from your school's MIS system. Select Show Print Publish Date if you want your reports to show the date that the teacher clicks the Publish button, to show when they have been completed. Once this tab has been completed, change to the Subjects/Area of Learning tab. This is where you select the subjects or areas of learning that get shown on the report. You can use the button at the top to select all of them, or you can select the individual subjects and areas as required. There are a couple of options to be aware of. Selecting the Required option means that reports can only be published if the teacher assessment judgments have been added to Maestro. This is a useful failsafe to ensure that no reports get released to parents with missing assessment data. Whereas, if you select Optional, then you will still be able to publish the report even if there isn't any teacher assessment judgments for that subject. An example for using Optional is with the subject PE Swimming. This may be a subject that only one year group does in Key Stage 2, but as your template will be used for all year groups potentially, by selecting Optional for that subject, the other year groups' reports can be published even though they haven't done any swimming. As there won't be any teacher assessment judgments for that subject for most children, as long as the teachers do not type in the text boxes for that subject, it will remain invisible on the report, except for the children who have taken swimming that year. Alternatively, if you have made a separate template for EYFS, just select the areas of learning or ELGs you wish to show. Once you have selected your subjects, go to the Headers Notes tab. If you want to add a single note to all of the reports, fill in the text box here. It could just be a short message from the head teacher saying, "Thank you for all your support this year and have a lovely summer break." Or it could even be a key if you are using a scoring system to show your children's attitude to learning. whichever you want. Once your template is set up and saved, your staff are ready to start writing their pupils' reports. Just a word of warning though, while it is possible to edit your templates, if anyone has started writing their reports, they would need to delete them and start writing them again for the changes to take place. So it's really important to make sure your template is 100% correct.